Hey guys, welcome to another Troop video. I'm Michael with Troop. I had a question this week around passion or process, and which one at the core of your business development and the core of your day-to-day business activities, which is really more important to your success. I had to do some thinking around this. I talked to a couple folks that run their own businesses about this and got their input. What it came down to was that passion will get people in the door, they'll get interested in you, and process is gonna help you serve them, it's gonna help you be efficient. The real question is, if you had to pick one, which would it be? Before we get into that, I just kind of want to lay out what Troop is all about, right? When I'm making these videos, I'm pulling from my experience, 25 years of sales, 20 years of networking, and the last 6.5 years, nothing but networking. And the network that I'm working with right now is one I started from scratch after moving to a new city, not knowing anybody, and just getting out there and grinding and building it out. And the goal that I have is to help technical people who are maybe in a firm right now, maybe they're accounting or legal or finance or they're consultants, and they want to contribute to that firm and drive business for that firm, or maybe they have goals of launching their own business and they need to learn to sell a network. That's what I'm here to help you do, and that's what Troop is meant to be. I love doing this and I'd love to help you. So without any further ado, let's dive into this idea of passion versus process. Passion versus process came up for me initially because for me, I'm a little bit more of a process person. I like to know what the steps are. I like to have a plan because I can review what those steps are and I can decide, hey, is this the most efficient way for me to go about this particular action? Whether that be my sales process, my networking process in general, but also smaller parts of it, my one-to-ones, how I follow up with people, how I manage my CRM. You know, the list is really endless, but how do you do it and how do you do it efficiently? So that keeps me efficient. That lets me do a lot of different projects and manage a lot of different relationships and build a very strong referral network. But I know that if I put myself out there and I'm really jazzed up about something, part of me feels like, yeah, but is this hype or can I really live up to this? Over time, I have gotten much more comfortable with it, and I think it's really just a matter of experience, but I've also gotten better at articulating it. Sometimes you may hear people in your life expressing passion for something, and they may seem manic or really overly optimistic to you, and that may make you think like, this guy's just talking a bunch of shit, and that's understandable. And so why I'm making this video is to really talk about learning to articulate your passion, right? We're all professionals and we kind of work in this world where to a certain degree we're reined in. We're not always allowed to be our full self in the business environment, especially in some of these categories like law and accounting. Those communities are awesome, the people are awesome, but there is a certain decorum that you're meant to kind of live with. We can argue if that's healthy or unhealthy, but it is what it is, right? So articulating your passion becomes very important so that you don't seem crazy, but you can still get people super excited about the thing that you're trying to do with them or in your business. As with most things in networking, learning to articulate something is a matter of practice and it's a matter of self-exploration. What I would advise you, if you're like me and a little bit reserved in certain areas, try to spend some time thinking about what it is that got you into the role you're in. Think about some of the times that you have worked with prospects, with clients, the results you've gotten for them, and how excited they were, because that is the real evidence of your value and what you bring to the table. And I think if you experience that passion through the success you've had with the people you've worked with, it's much more real because it's based in reality. It's based in somebody else's experience. So if, like me, you're a little bit insecure at times, it's easier to express that because you're thinking about someone you worked with. There are a few people that I think about. There's a woman that we did some work for. She is in the branding world. Her accounting completely underpowered for what she was doing with her business. We uncovered massive opportunities to help her see more about what was going on in her business life. It was amazing. I could see it in her eyes when we were talking. She just had never had this conversation with someone who could deliver this type of service. That is one of the people I channel when someone asks me,
hey, what is it that you bring to the table for your clients?
Do it by thinking about the successful engagements you've had and how it made a difference for those business people, and just practice that over and over again. And what you'll find is it's going to become more natural. You're going to be able to tap into that emotion and you're not going to sound overly optimistic or over the top. You'll sound very legit and people will be excited to know you and be happy for the passion that you're sharing with them. That's it for this video, guys. I'm Michael with Troop. As always, please drop a like. Really does help promote this. YouTube loves that. And if you want to be a student in networking and learn the craft of building a community and building a referral network, subscribe to the channel. We launch a video like this every single week and we'd love to have you see it. Thanks for watching.